What up, bitches? It's a misanthropic one, aka He Who Hungers, and I'm back up in this bitch for another rant. Now, y'all know I had to do this one. Two of my favorite subjects coming together, the socio-political realm and music, specifically hip-hop. And I'm sure a lot of you heard about this shit. For those that haven't, just look at the screen. Benny the Butcher says, "I'm voting for Trump 2024." And, obviously that caused some backlash. And, you had your obvious quote unquote fans on his Twitter talking about, "Oh, I'm taking you off my playlist. I'm going to stop listening to you," the same old nonsense. And, what pisses me off about this, and y'all know what I'm going to say when it comes to majority of this stuff, but the one thing that pisses me off about this is no one even bothered to ask this dude, well, why? Why are you voting for Trump? No one bothered to ask. And not that he should have to justify that with an answer, and not that he should have to put his political preference out there, but I would say, since I noticed this during Obama when he was in his heyday, that it was okay to push this in people's faces, to be so overt with your political preference or your choice or whatever. So, that cat's been out of the bag a long time ago. And as far as people not asking why is that your preference, he shouldn't have to justify it. He shouldn't have to justify it. And if we are going to go there, if you're being completely honest with yourself, objectively, I've said this before and I'm going to continue saying it, you can't sit here and say that you're in a better position now than you were before under Trump. I'm sorry. I don't care about your fucking feelings. I don't care about your pronouns. I don't care about none of that shit. I care about economy. I care about money in my pocket, my ability to go buy shit that I usually would buy without having a problem, without having to spend double the amount. I care about gas prices. I care about the everyday shit. I don't care about, your personal fucking feelings and all this shit. We're a joke on the world stage. So yeah, people were bringing up that song, what's the name? Tom Ford Socks, where Benny the Butcher kind of had like a slight towards Donald Trump, talking about, I believe he said something about, "I hope the Democrats steal the election from Trump." And someone brought that up to him and he goes, "Yeah, that song's old," and it is, because the song is on that mixtape, My First Brick, and that came out, I think that came out in 2016. You know what I mean? So, use some critical thinking. This dude's probably seeing everything that's going on right now, and he's like, you know what? I'm gonna vote this way. So I really don't see a problem with it. All you fake fucking fair weather fans, I hear some people saying too that it's a joke, that he may be joking around because he's a felon. Let me say this: I don't know too much about his past when it comes to if he had any run-ins with the law or anything, but he says that there's a way that he can get around it. He was alluding to something like that. I don't know what he means by that, but let's say that it is a joke, right? That he's saying that it's a joke. You fucking pussy ass fans just exposed yourself, because you're getting triggered off of someone's political choice, essentially, and you're saying, well, I don't want to be friends excuse me, I don't want to play your music anymore. And I've talked about this whole conditional support, or this conditional love a lot of y'all have. A lot of you are fake fucking pussies. You know what I'm saying? And see, with me, I know a lot of Hollyweird and all that shit. A lot of them are very liberal, very far leftist. But if there's some art out there, I have to give people their props. I'm not gonna say, well, because I disagree with someone politically, I can't say that they're not a good artist or whatever, like, or I never really liked them. You know what I mean? Some people do take it too far, which I do get, like that aspect I do get. But this dude, he's not saying anything. He's just saying, yeah, this is who I'm voting for, and that's that. And let me move forward to another rapper, YG, who was just on Theo Von's podcast. And for those who don't know YG is the rapper who created a song called Fuck Donald Trump. And he did it with the late Nipsey Hussle, rest in peace. And shout out to Theo Von, by the way, for this clip. But they were talking about Trump. Theo was saying how he ran into him at a couple UFC fights. And long story short, YG was saying that, you know, when he goes back to the hood, a lot of the hood dudes were like, yo, man, you know, we riding with Trump because, you know, because of like I guess the stimmies and PPP and all that stuff. And, you know, a lot of people are saying, oh, YG is gonna vote for Trump and this and that. I didn't get that vibe from YG. However, what I will say is YG had the perfect opportunity not even to say anything, not even to give Trump props in a sense. You know what I mean? Because he is the fuck Donald Trump rapper, essentially, right? So he has no reason to say what he said, you know, but that's what makes me believe that it's true. You know, when he was talking about that, how a lot of the hood dudes or hood conservatives are like, yo, you know, I'm about getting this money. You know what I'm saying? Biden ain't do shit. But I will say this, when it comes to black people and Trump, there's way more things to cite other than money's coming your way. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like there's way much more landmark things that you could cite, like HBCU funding, opportunity zone investment, shit like that. Because, you know, you just getting stimmies. I mean, we all know none of y'all niggas invested with that shit. That shit came and went. But you know what? A win is a win in my book, so I'm gonna take it. And y'all know I'm very passionate about this shit. But yeah, are some of these rappers getting red pilled? That's the ultimate question. Let me know what you think. Everybody else, y'all know the deal. Leave your love, leave your hate, most of all subscribe, and that's it. Peace, bitches.